Hi everyone, welcome back to Life Talk. I wanted to ask you, do any of you ever rely on your gut instinct or the so-called gut feeling to answer questions that may not be so clear? I think it's very valid for many of us to tune in and listen to our inner voice because it can lead us to a more fulfilling life by using that sense we get that we call gut feeling. The more you use it, the more intuitive you become. If you're enjoying this content, consider subscribing and tap the like button for the algorithm. We're also on Instagram, so check us out there as well. The real voice we listen to for guidance. Your inner voice can be defined as an inspirational source of information. It is an incredible guide to utilize in making decisions. Much of our lives, we have an inner voice offering us guidance and direction. It can present itself as a subtle sign or sometimes one of more urgency. We use the term voice, however, it is more of a sense or of a feeling. I know many of you have heard the saying gut feeling or even second brain. Well, this has come from the enteric nervous system, which can function independently of the brain. So we can actually really think with our gut. That's pretty cool. Your stomach is the base of your emotions, and your feelings are real. So listen to your inner voice and feel your emotions and instincts. When you begin to listen to your inner voice, your answers may not always become so clear. Like anything else, if you want to be good at something, it does take practice. You must learn to train and make a consistent effort. While you're working on the process of hearing your inner voice, you will actually learn and uncover more about yourself. Sadly, sometimes we don't always listen though, because our so-called logic seems to take over and we recognize that we may not actually have enough data to support our instinct or the gut feeling. That can cause you to make poor decisions. For example, giving in to the pressures of society. Remember though, it is within all of us to hear our inner voice. It's best to be calm, be still, as the connection will be stronger. Inner listening. If you find that your mind is experiencing negativity, take a break, take a walk, or do a mindless task to break the pattern. A few daily practices you can implement are surrounding yourself with people who support you. This is so important. Be aware of your thoughts in the present moment. Meditation is a significant benefit where you can make time to create a space where it is quiet, a place without any disruption, and sit peacefully and concentrate on your breathing, keeping the focus upon yourself and not on outside distractions. Ask yourself, what is my purpose? What am I grateful for? And what do I want out of my life? Remember that answers will not always reveal themselves during this process. However, they can present themselves in your daily activities when you least expect it. This process will help you clear the path to the life questions you may be seeking, and you will now know when you feel it. Navigate decisions in life. When your inner voice speaks, or you have that gut feeling, it is an energy, or it can be kind of a calm feeling that will help you to navigate through those challenges that you're faced with. Sometimes it can be drowned out, though, by the swirling thoughts or the internal conflict of your mind. Some of us can be more challenged to feel those inner thoughts if we already have a kind of developed way of thinking by always being in our head most of the time. But don't give up because it can still be achieved. Remember, we talked about training? Implement the training process and you'll get there. Take a moment and try to recall a time that you have heard your internal voice or gut feeling, and maybe for some reason you chose not to listen. Do you remember the outcome? And now, what about a time when you heard your internal voice and this time you did listen? How did the situation turn out that time? Take some time, stop and reflect, as those times will help you understand the power of your inner feelings. Allow yourself to hear and follow your inner voice, as this will lead you to life's truth. You will experience more joy and fulfillment. So keep this in mind. Be quiet. Calm the mind and allow your soul to speak. My hope for you is that with practice, you will learn to feel your inner self speak and enrich your life to experience truth. I thank you all for listening into Life Talk, where you can hear podcasts posted weekly. Please share this podcast with others who may enjoy. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please tap the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Talk to you next week.